Hello and welcome to yet another Equity for Keeps video. In this video we are going to cover this piece we found on Forbes. It's also a bit to bring this to your attention so that you can read it up yourself. We will also provide a link to that as well. But before we go ahead, please subscribe to our channel so that you will be updated once we upload any video. And as you can see, the topic of this piece on Forbes, written by David Ray, certified financial advisor, says 6 tips to ride out coronavirus stock market volatility. And we're just going to go down straight to the points and read a bit of them. And number 1, it says watching from the sidelines may cost you. You may think selling all of your stock and bonds or mutual funds and ETFs is the safe thing to do. Perhaps you have been convinced yourself that this is the smart thing to do. Consider this, according to Franklin Templeton, on average for the 12 months following the end of a bear market, a fully invested stock portfolio had an average total return of 37.1%. However, if an investor missed the first 6 months of the recovery by holding cash, there have been only 7.6%. So they are quoting quoting CNBC here. So going back to 1930, if an investor missed the S&P 500's 10 best days in each decade, total returns will be just 91%, significantly below the 14,962% return for investors who held steady through the downturns. Okay, so you had it. Don't sell off like everybody, but it's not easy to see. And then number 2 is dollar cost averaging makes it easier to cope with the volatility. If you are sitting on a massive pile of cash, you may be asking yourself, is now a good time to invest in stocks? For the rest of us, dollar cost averaging, DCA, makes it easier to answer the question of should you be investing now? The answer will almost certainly be yes. Okay, how? Okay, I can hear a few of you asking through your computer screens, what is dollar cost averaging? DCA is when you put a set amount of money away regularly into an investment or investments. If you have a 401k plan at work, you put money in every paycheck, you are dollar cost averaging into that retirement account. So with DCA, you will buy more shares when prices are low and fewer shares when prices are high. Over time, that should result in a lower cost per share, which is less than the average price per share. Franklin Templeton pointed out that DCA does not guarantee a profit or eliminate risk. That being said, it does help reduce the likelihood that you will make a considerable investment into stocks right before a significant drop in the current value of the holdings. So number 3, now may be a great time for a portfolio checkup. Now is a great time to review your investments and your various financial goals. I feel that a slew of calls from people who were panicked during the recent drop in stock market values. Many of them were handling their own investments. Others had lost faith in their current financial advisor. What they had in common was the realization that what may have done well for them during the recent 11-year bull market was not holding up during the COVID-19 pandemic. After reviewing their portfolios, I discovered things like unnecessary fees, a lack of diversification, and sometimes over diversification. One person who thought he was well diversified only owned 5 different S&P 500 index funds. There is a good amount of diversification, merely owning an index fund, but there's not further diversification from holding multiple funds tracking the same index. To make matters worse, he held the funds at 5 different companies, which added to his fees and made tracking everything more of a hassle. Okay, we're just going to leave that. You read that up, be on your own. Number 4, tune out the noise and gain a long-term perspective. Logging in and checking your investment account balances 20 times a day will not help your investments do any better. In fact, the more you check your investments, the more likely you are to panic and sell at just the wrong time. It can be hard to ignore news about the stock market. These days, we are bombarded with the 24 hours news cycle, not to mention annoying alerts on our iPhones and social media posts about the market's performance. Okay, you can read that up. Number 5 is believe your beliefs and doubt your doubts. The coronavirus is scary. Over our lives are being changed in ways most of us have never seen before. From what I've seen, the people who have long-term financial plans own well-diversified portfolios and are still able to earn an income are much better positioned to ride out this storm. Even among those who have lost their incomes, people have a financial plan and are prepared for when life happens. When life happens, are going to have a much easier time bouncing back from the coronavirus, from the COVID-19 lockdown. Okay, you can read that up. And then number 6, the value of professional advice. The fiduciary financial advice grows exponentially when times are tough. Franklin Templeton has started. We believe investors can benefit from the expertise of a financial advisor who can help you define your goals and needs, then identify investments that meet your financial objectives. In the best of times, your financial plan could seem like an accountability coach, marriage counselor, and money guy all rolled in one. When crap hits the fan, the financial advisor will help you stay the course and make sure you stay on the track for your most important life goals when your instinct may be to bail out and hoard toilet paper and cash under your mattress. Thank you for watching this video. Please, like I said earlier on, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll endeavor to continue to bring you more. We promise to diversify further from Market Watch. We're now doing a bit of that now. Thank you once again.